Well, guys, the Orange Bowl literally just ended. One thing's for sure, I'm up way too late, but my God, what a game. Man, looking back, that Drew Aller interception with like a minute and something left, dude, that's atrocious. You cannot make that throw. The commentators may have jinxed him. They came out and said, hey, Drew Aller has 50 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions on his career. He doesn't put the ball in harm's way. Then he throws a pick. Thanks, commentators. But my God, what a game. The first half, I think it was 10-10 or 10-3 at half. If I'm not mistaken, Penn State was up. Penn State got out early, 10-0, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right here, I got the box score. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Notre Dame scores 17 unanswered to go up 17-10. And then it was a fist fight after that. The defenses kind of let me down in the second half. But man, what a game, dude. That was an incredible game. So, I like to dive into some analytics. Let me just say, neither quarterback really impressed me that much. Now, let's look at the stats here. Let's just go to the box score and get it going. Riley Leonard, 15 of 23, 223 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. The first interception, he just overthrew him a little bit. The second interception, can't make that throw, man, especially in your own territory. Put your defense in a bad position. Yeah, you can't make those plays. And I said before the game in my prediction or my breakdown video, I said whoever turns the ball over is going to lose the game. Well, I was wrong. Notre Dame turned it over twice, and Penn State only turned it over once, and Notre Dame was still able to win. But that last interception by Drew Aller is what cost it, man. That's tough. That's tough. The backup quarterback from Notre Dame, when Riley Leonard went into concussion protocol, whatever, when they were checking him out, 6 of 7, 44 yards. I mean, not bad. He looked decent. Not going to lie. Steve Angeli looked pretty good. Rushing the ball. I felt like Notre Dame had trouble rushing the ball. I felt like Penn State was better at rushing the ball. But that's just me looking at, from my perspective, I thought they rushed the ball better. And let's see if the stats prove that. Jeremiah Love, 11 carries, 45 yards. 4.1 yards a carry. He looked pretty decent tonight. The hurdle, and him keeping his feet chopping for the touchdown earlier, he looked pretty good. I didn't even know if he was going to play because of the knee. I figured he was going to play, but I didn't know how effective he would be. Riley Leonard, 18 carries, 35 yards, 1.9 yards per carry, but I think that includes sacks. So this number is probably a little skewed. Jane Thomas, a carry for 18 yards. Anias Williams, 2 carries, 17 yards. And Jadarian Price, 7 carries, 13 yards. Penn State really kind of wrapped them up in the run game. They didn't allow many explosives. That was just my opinion. I thought Penn State was in prime position to win this game. But dear God, looking back, obviously you would like to see him sit on that ball and play for overtime. But you got, like the commentator said, Drew Aller just doesn't put the ball in harm's way a lot. He's got a big arm. You got a chance to go win it. I'm not mad at him for trying to go win it. As a team, Notre Dame rushed 42 times, 116 yards, 2.8 yards per carry, and 2 touchdowns. So not the best day rushing the ball, but I felt like they were probably more effective throwing the ball. Riley Leonard, I know he threw the 2 picks, but he did make some decent throws tonight. Now they're going to need a lot more from him, in my opinion, if they're going to beat the winner of Ohio State, Texas. But we'll get to that at a later date. Receiving, Jaden Greathouse looked great tonight. They said he's a sophomore. 7 catches, 105 yards, and a touchdown. Have a game, young man. Anias Williams, 5 catches, 66 yards, 13.2 average. Mitchell Evans had a pretty good game, too. That's the tight end. 5 catches, 58 yards. Faison, he's always kind of a little electric guy that could, hit you for a big game. 2 catches, 25 yards. They did fumble, but they didn't lose it. Who fumbled? Oh, yeah, the quarterback fumbled. That's right. Okay. Now, looking at Penn State on offense, Drew Aller, 11 of 22, 139 yards. He looked pretty bad. He missed, and that's what I was banking on. I thought Drew Aller would look a lot better throwing the football. I thought he would look better than Riley Leonard throwing the football. He may not have turned it over as much, but he didn't look as good throwing the football as Riley Leonard, in my opinion. He missed a lot of open throws. There was one to the running back that I thought could have been a touchdown. And then there was another one to the running back in the red zone that I thought could have been a touchdown. He missed on both of those. And ultimately, I think that's what cost him the game was, I think the defense played well enough to win. I think they rushed the ball well enough to win. I think Drew Aller and I hate to single out anybody, There's a few plays here and there that probably could have changed the game, but Drew Aller didn't play very well. And I expected him to play well. If he hits a couple of those throws, Penn State wins this game, in my opinion. If he hits the throw in the flat to the running back, was it Singleton? Hits the throw to Singleton in the flat in the red zone, it's a walk-in touchdown. Instead, they settle for a field goal. That's a 4-point swing. You win the game by 1 point. Now, who knows if the game would have played out the same way if you hit that touchdown? Who knows? But I know he didn't play well. So those stats show he didn't play well. Now, rushing the football felt like they were pretty good. Nick Singleton, 15 carries, 84 yards, 5.5 yards a carry, 3 touchdowns. He had a great night. Katron Allen, another good night as well. 19 carries, 82 yards, 4.3 yards per carry. I felt like they should have probably just ran the hell out the football. After you've seen what Drew Aller brought tonight, just run the hell out the ball. Tyler Warren, 2 carries, 21 yards, 10.5 yards a carry. Drew Aller, 6 for 17, 2.8. Again, that probably includes the sacks. Receiving, I mean, they didn't throw the ball a whole lot. Tyler Warren was obviously the target, their main target. I figured he would be. 5 catches, 72 yards, 14.4 yards a catch. Pretty good. Nick Singleton, 2 for 33. Khalil Dinkins, 2 for 21. Luke Reynolds, 1 for 7. And Katron Allen, 1 for 6. 139 yards in the air. Unacceptable. And it should have been, I mean, if he hit some throws, probably over 200. And that's all you would have needed. You didn't need anything like special from him, in my opinion. But yeah, that's basically all I got. Shout out to Marcus Freeman. Had a good game plan. They didn't run the ball as good as I thought they would. I felt like Penn State won in the trenches on both sides of the football and lost the game somehow. And that's just, I don't know what it is about James Franklin. Something just doesn't click with me. But I mean, James Franklin didn't make Drew Aller play like junk tonight. And I felt like Penn State won in the trenches on both sides of the ball. You should win the football game. You win the turnover battle. How do you lose the football game? Well, you lose the football game when you got people running wide open and Drew Aller's overthrowing them. He missed Tyler Warren on a big throw early in the game, too. That would have been probably like a 20 or 30-yard game. I don't know. I hate blaming it on one person, but it's hard to look past the way Drew Aller played tonight. Riley Leonard, I know he threw 2 interceptions, but he outplayed him. He threw the ball better than him, and obviously he ran the ball better than him, too. I don't know, bro. Frustrating game if you're a Penn State fan. I was frustrated for Penn State, but again, Notre Dame, Marcus Freeman, shout out to him. Kept fighting. It would have been easy to pack it up, down 10-0 early in the game in the first half, and they just kept battling back, and I expected that. They looked good. They really did. Now, I think they're going to have to take it up a notch if they're going to beat Ohio State, but we'll wait and see what they look like tomorrow night, right? And yeah, that's basically what I've got for tonight's game. I don't know what video I'm going to make tomorrow. I may make one during the day, may not, may wait and just do a recap of the Cotton Bowl tomorrow night. But anyway, it's been your boy TTG. Hope you guys have a great night and more football to come.